So if you're just joining me, welcome. I just thought I'd pop on and do a live video. Um, just checking in with everyone. It's been a while since I did a live, and I figured why not just pop on for Valentine's Day. So if you're here, leave a comment. Hi, Facebook user. You must be in my Facebook group. I won't know who you are unless you put your name there. So thank you for joining me. Um, so I hope everybody had a good day, a day full of love and fun. It's a work week, work day. So, hopefully you got to go out to eat or do something fun, or maybe you're doing Valentine's Day right now. Um, but yeah, if you would like a reading. Hi, Erin. Thank you so much. Hi, Dawn. Oh, it's so great to have you guys. I hope everybody's feeling okay. Dawn, I saw you on the tapping in this past weekend and saw that you weren't feeling well. So I'm sending you so much love, light, and healing. And I hope that you get everything straightened out and that you're feeling as good as new. It's just no fun not to feel good, It can really bring us down. So I totally get it. Um, so, hi, Claudette. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. So, how's everybody doing? I woke up super early this morning and I was having a dream. It was my niece was in my dream and she was walking in between two black wolves, and it was very interesting. So I woke up immediately after that. So I was feeling a lot of the goddess Freya energy in there, and I was feeling she needed protection. And the black wolves are about protection. And also, I felt like there were some things going on that she just needed to clear. And sure enough, there was a few things going on in her life right now, a couple little health things and a few other things going on. So it was spot on. So dreams, very important. Yeah. And sometimes they're visitation dreams for me. Sometimes they're precognizant dreams for me. How about you guys? How do you interpret your dreams? Do you keep a dream journal, things like that? It's really interesting. I love the way Native Americans always paid such close attention to their dreams, because they really do have messages for us. And I feel like the more we start paying attention or the more we start asking for signs, to show up, they'll show up in our dream state, they'll show up in messages, maybe numbers around us, just little signs from spirit. So just all kinds of things. Hi, Catherine. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'm very sorry. There is a way that you can give permission for me to see your name. I'll try to add that link to my next live. So you can do that. And I understand a lot of people like to be private, in that, if you're in my private group, I know a lot of people don't like to comment on public posts. I don't like to myself a lot. So for anybody watching, if you're not already in my private Facebook group, that's Reverend Melissa Kennedy Live Readings and Events, you are welcome to join. And that way, as I grow my group, there will be less of these live, broadcasts on my actual Facebook page, so people can be themselves and ask maybe crazy questions and share comments that maybe you wouldn't feel comfortable, publicly saying. I get it. So yeah, Claudette, dreams, they are amazing, aren't they? Dawn was saying, yeah, okay, Dawn, I hope that went well for you with your doctor's appointment today. I'm sending you some healing energy, and I hope you feel it. And as I sense into everyone watching here, I'm feeling a lot of thought patterns going on as I sense into your energy. I feel like these may be, deep thinking, possibly some repetitive thought patterns. And so if you're doing that lately, just really focusing, laser sharp on a certain aspect of your life, the angels are saying to you, just kind of release that. They hear you, they understand you, they get you, they're getting your message. So they're telling you to just kind of relax. So yeah. Somebody else is saying that they're hoping that everything went well. I think that's Aaron. I'm just going to guess that that's Aaron. I'm sure it probably is. So yeah. So what I'll do is I'm going to pull a card for just everyone here collectively, and see what the message is for everyone here tonight. Also going to sense into the chakra, and this is not just for everyone here. This is for people that watch the replay. So let me get us a chakra stone and see what's going on. So, all right, so perfect. We have the heart chakra coming in tonight for Valentine's Day. So my guidance is for everyone who is watching. I'm sending you clearing for your heart, your spiritual heart, your sacred heart. So I'm just clearing that and getting your heart chakra spinning, and getting it all balanced and going in the right direction. So you're welcome, Claudette. My pleasure, honey. I'm so glad you're here. So, this is a hard day for people that are single, and emphasis is put on so much partnership love, but, it's about loving yourself, and connecting with yourself. I always say me, myself, and I'm good with that, with that part of life. And so when we get to that place, it's easier then to draw love or relationship into our lives, right? So always be good with yourself. Get in that quiet place. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't think so poorly of yourself. Think positive thoughts, and more positivity comes in. So if you are trying to attract love, or or you're working on self-love, that's a good way to do that. So let's see what our card is. Shuffling away here. All right, and I am working out of the Angels and Ancestors deck. I was called to use this tonight. I have another deck here with me as well. So, not feeling it yet. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, wow, this is amazing. So I said earlier, that in the dream I had with my niece, she was walking in between two black wolves, and, she was dressed in a beautiful cloak, like you just see, like Goddess Freya, look up Freya, how she dressed, and she would wear like a cloak and walk through the forest, the goddess of love and war and fertility and all of that. So she was the North's god. So, so a lot of strong divine feminine energy. Hi, Angela. Thank you so much. And hi, Therese. I didn't see that you were here. I saw Aaron's comment, and welcome, Angela. So we have winter. So look what we have showing up for us again. We have the wolf. So wolf energy is really coming in strong tonight. And this isn't a black wolf. This is a gray wolf. And wolves are really about protection and about how we interact, with our pack, the people around us. Do we need to brush up, polish our relationships with our friends, our family, relatives, people in our lives, maybe colleagues? How are you interacting with them? So I feel like that wolf energy comes in with this card. And it says, take care of your needs. See how divinely intelligent the universe is? Happy Valentine's Day to you too, Michelle. Appreciate you being here. So, the wolf energy is just saying, find your peace, find your place, within your tribe, within your group of people, and know who you are in that pack, in your group of people. Sometimes you might be the leader, sometimes you might be the follower. Sometimes you might be the listener. Sometimes you might be the talker. So the wolf's coming in In the winter also signifies, that time of rest. And soon we'll be leaving the winter. Spirit really works with us in the wintertime. We have a lot less daylight, in the winter, and we have a lot more time to just introspect, to reflect on our lives. So, um, I'm feeling like the dream aspect is coming in again. And if you want to work with certain things in your dreams, set some intentions, and ask God, ask your angels to help you with that. And it's interesting because I really was working on precognition, like really trying to see things before they happen. And so it doesn't have to be huge ways that these reminders come in. So I never typically wear earrings to bed. But yesterday I woke up and I had a pair of earrings in. And so it was interesting. In the shower, I had this precognition that the earring fell out of my ear onto the floor of the shower. And so I like tightened them back up and continued my shower. And then sure enough, the earring popped out, and it landed on the floor, and I actually found the backing and caught it and didn't lose my earring down the drain. But I had set the intention, and I asked God to help me, with precognition. And I heard at that moment, and I kind of chuckled because it happened to me a couple of years ago too, kind of the same thing. I can't remember what the message was, but God said, like, you wouldn't pay attention if it was a huge thing that happened with the precognition. So he got my attention with a little thing. So I always tell people we look for these great big signs, from God, the universe, from our angels. But sometimes they work with us with the simple things. So everything means something, and always pay attention to the little things that happen to you, little quirky things, And I was like, oh my gosh, I had some precognition there. And, that's when I heard my clairaudience kick in. And that was the message. Well, you wouldn't have paid attention if it was something big. And yeah, God, the universe, angels, they know us, right? They know us better than anyone. So we're never alone. We're just never alone. So to get back to this card, I feel like there's like a little extended message here. So I'm just going to see what else the book had to say about our card for winter in the wolf. So let's just see what we can come up with. Okay, 144 is the page. So let me see what else they say in here. Sometimes I'm guided to use the book, sometimes I'm not. So you have all the seasons. And it's interesting again how winter came up. So it says, the book says for our card tonight, winter, do everything you need to be your best. Then move beyond your fears and limitations. For many of the animal realm, winter is a time of hibernation and retreat. You may wish to curl up in a ball too, but although you may not feel as bright as you'd like to be, a primal force within is encouraging you to continue on, keep moving forward. The winter card features a wolf, one of few animals that stay active all year round. Wolves know what it's like to work alone or thrive within a pack. So if you feel you need to go it alone at this time, know that the wolf medicine will help you move beyond your insecurities and relax in your own space. Extended message. You have an opportunity to move beyond your fears. Although you may feel in the dark, get comfortable with being in the unknown and trust the light within you will sustain you through what may seem challenging or a really big process. Ask yourself what you need to do to feel supported and alive. You may uncover something from your past that you have buried deep. Know that when you unearth it and shed light on it, you create space for miracles. You may feel like a lone wolf right now, but it's time for you to be the alpha. So this card is calling us out to lead. Like I was saying, we play different roles within our family, within the people we work with, our friends. When the winter card arrives in the future position of a spread, or as the last card in the reading, it can also indicate that the coming winter will usher in important energies with regards to your question or intentions. So we're actually at the end of the winter season. So I feel like the wolf comes to bring us out of the hibernation aspect of winter as we move into the spring. So that's what I'm feeling with that card, and I hope it resonates. And someone's saying, hi, beautiful. Hello, Facebook user. I'm sure you're beautiful too. Thank you for joining me. Let me see. Claudette is saying, I often wonder if I'm meant to stay alone or single. I'm happy. Well, you know what, Claudette? I really feel like, people ask, I always do a lot of love and relationship readings, as I read for people daily with my job. So I always tell people the best way to attract love is to be your best representation of love, okay? And so are you loving yourself? Are you filling your cup first? And then when you get to that place, and you got to get to a place where you are happy, like genuinely happy. And I don't mean happy all the time, because nobody can stay happy all the time. I mean that you are happy with what you do for work. Hi, Claire. Happy with maybe some hobbies. Maybe you need to do something new to get your frequency, your vibration up higher. Maybe doing something new brings that love in to your life. And truly, Claudette, you have to manifest this. I always recommend Neville Goddard. He's on YouTube. He's one of the first new agey, new thought type of people, but it's really not new thought. That's so cliche to call it that, because a lot of the old ways are becoming new. So they've already been at one time, and now we're experiencing them again now. But he was back in the 30s and 40s, Neville Goddard, and his book was Feeling is the Secret. And Claire, I know you know this one because we took classes together. So, but he recommends, if you're trying to bring love into your life, that you imagine what your soulmate looks like. Imagine the places you go, where you live, the things you do, the things you want to do, just like it's already yours. So we live in a quantum field, right? So what that is it's there, but sometimes we just have to catch up to it. So I always tell everybody to divine timing happens. So a lot of times people will say, I just wasn't looking for anybody. And then all of a sudden this person showed up, and that's the way it works. So I'd say you're getting really close, Claudette, to finding someone if you've, just reconciled with, I'm okay with being alone, but you're not really alone. Like I said earlier, me, myself, and I, that's important to have a good relationship with yourself. If you've had, tumultuous relationships, difficult ones, maybe you needed some healing time. We have to heal, because if we leave one relationship and we haven't healed from the past and we moved right into the next, then we will repeat some of the patterns, or we might get triggered thinking that that person is doing the same thing to us that our previous partner did. And that's really not the case. So you have to be able to, discern what's really going on. And so sometimes some distance has to come between relationships. So that's what I'm feeling for you, Claudette. But let me just, hi, Lori, long time no see, honey. How are you doing? Goodness gracious. Catch up sometime. I'd love to hear from you. Hope everything's going well. I just love all you spiritual people. I know so many people from so many different pods of spiritual groups. I'm so blessed. I just feel so blessed to know so many people, and people from all over the world too. We live in some really amazing times, don't we? We really do. Mm-hmm. So let me just get a card for you, Claudette, in regards to love. If you're still here, let me know. So I'm just going to focus in on your energy and see what the universe has to say for you about love. I'm just going to pull you one card from the tarot. Oh, Lori, you definitely need a reading, honey. You don't get them anymore? Oh, gosh. Are you reading for yourself? Okay, Claudette, honey, I'm working on you. Here we go. I feel it. This is the one. So you get the Queen of Pentacles coming in for you, Claudette. And so in a love reading, this is about somebody that's very secure and you've worked hard to get where you are financially. So that's another piece of the puzzle too. So, a lot of times before we manifest and bring on our love interest, our partner, our twin flame or soulmate, we have to be in a good place financially. So there's certain things that might hold us back, and finances would definitely be one. And I know for me, like, I'm very independent, so it's hard to, rely on someone. Like, I always like to be helping in that regards to finances. So maybe that's something you work on. And so the message, this is always a yes card, Claudette. So this means yes, clearly from the universe with the Queen of Pentacles, there is love coming in for you. I'm hearing if you want it. So there is a decision to be made here. And also the Queen of Pentacles is about nurturing, and it's about being very practical and, maybe even, putting you in the position of a working parent. So if you have children, maybe you focus a lot of energy on that, or maybe you have grandchildren. I don't know what, it could be, or other family members, nieces, nephews, whatever the case may be. I'm feeling very young energy from you, Claudette, but everybody's different. So I just wanted to throw that in there. So maybe it's nurturing of other people other than you. So maybe you have this notion that love would be great, but do I really have time? So yeah, let me know if that resonates for you. So feeling a little bit of throat chakra here. So everyone who's watching, I'm going to send you some clearing and healing of your throat chakra now. So if you're open to that, please receive this clearing. So I'm just asking the angels, guides, to help us to spin, balance, clear, harmonize everyone's throat chakra. And my voice just went up an octave. So whoever had the throat chakra issue, feel like you're clear. So somebody's not speaking their truth, and it's hard to speak our truth sometimes. So remember that if we don't speak our truth in all areas of our lives, sometimes that can manifest in other ways: aches and pains, feeling run down, feeling depressed, feeling overtired, because you're holding all of those emotions in. So, hi, Erica. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, honey. Thanks for joining. So that's what I was feeling with the throat chakra. So, and that's when I feel a lot when I do readings for people. I can always tell if their throat chakra is blocked, because I'll just get choked up all of a sudden, And Claudette writes, yes, yeah, very independent. You're welcome, Claudette. I'm glad it resonated for you. Yeah, so good luck. Keep me updated on that for you, Claudette. Love to hear about what you bring in for love. Yeah, and so, all right, Lori, if you're still here, honey, I'm going to pull a card for you. I'm being called to use the wisdom of the Buddha. So if you're not getting readings, maybe you're still giving readings, but I'm going to pull a card for you. And girl, if you're not giving readings, you should, because you are definitely a great reader. So hit me up. Maybe we can do an exchange. Oh, good. All right then. Perfect. So then I'm just going to pull you a card. Here we go. Message from the Buddha for Lori. So, Lori, all right, that was easy. This is your card. Let's I just feel them. I pull them how I feel them. Hi, Jolie. Thank you for joining me. You're a new name here. Thank you so much for joining. I'm dropping cards on the floor here. Hang on a second. All right. So this card is for Lori. Yeah. It says, breathe and now. So breathe in, breathe and the now, which is interesting. That's kind of a tongue twister. It says breathe and the now. Okay. And on the back is actually the Buddha. And the message on the card says, concentrate the mind on the present moment. So, Lori, I feel like you might have a couple extra browsers open up here at the same time. So, the Buddha energy is telling you to close a couple of those browsers. And I get this because when you go into the spiritual things and you awaken, you understand that you never stop awakening, right? So it's this thing that's always unfolding. So if you have too many browsers open, Lori, close a couple of them. They're saying meditate a little bit more and a little bit longer and take detailed notes, they're saying. And go back over your notes even, kind of go back over, like reflect on what you've learned, how much you've grown. And they're saying celebrate that part of you, okay? And I'm going to look at the, it's number 19. So I'm hearing check the book, and that's what I'm going to do. Can you guess I'm clear audience? Thank God for that. Anyway, so it says, concentrate the mind on the present moment. Understand, from the cow comes milk, and from the milk comes curd. When it is milk, it is not counted as curds, but only as milk. And when it curds, it is only counted as curds. Just so was past existence real at that time, but unreal were the future and present existence. Future existence will be at one time real, but the past and present existence will then be unreal. And present existence is now real. Like right now, we're in the moment together. Thank you all for joining me. Live in the moment. That's what we're supposed to do. But past and future existence is unreal. All these are merely popular designations and expressions, mere conventional terms of speaking, mere popular notions. The Buddha, indeed, makes use of these without, however, clinging to them. Buddha, the word, the eightfold path. That's what it says on here. The word, the eightfold path. The three faces of Buddha express the three essentials of practice: maintaining mindfulness, projecting compassion, and experiencing what is without attachment. Incorporate these into practice to help ground you in the present moment, alleviating your past and future concerns. So that is definitely, that's your message. I'm feeling that so much for you, Lori. So, I feel like you've been pulled in many directions too. So not only it's like work and personal, but then they're saying, hey, don't forget us, for you, we're here for you too. Not just for you to help others. Tap in, meditate a little bit more, meditate a little longer, and keep your journal, and then go back and stitch some things together, Lori. Honey, I hope that resonates. And thank you for joining me. It's so good to have you here. Hi, Therese. I love you, Therese. I wish I could just give you a big hug someday, real soon. Hi, Vera. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. And good morning to you in your part of the world. It's evening here. It's almost 8 o'clock where I'm at, Vera. I missed all of Greg's spirit chat. It came late. I don't know how that happened. These time changes are always getting me. But in my defense, I woke up at 3:06 in the morning. How I'm still like animated right now is beyond me. But I just had this energy and I just felt called to pop on here tonight. So that's why I'm here. And thank you guys for making this fun. And if you would like and share the video, I'd appreciate that. Um, so Erica, I'm going to pull a card for you too, honey. So I'm also feeling the Buddha for Erica tonight, okay? So here we go, Erica. I hope you're feeling well, honey. Here we go. This card is for Erica. And they're also telling me to get you a chakra stone. So I'm going to get you a card and a chakra stone to go with it, honey, because I feel like they're wanting me to clear one of your chakras. Or maybe all. I'll see what they say. Hang on a sec here. So I always love working my chakra stones in my hands. It just gets me connected into whoever I'm reading for, and I love the sound. Oh, okay, honey, I'm sending you healing. So let's see what we got going on here for your chakra. The heart's not leaving us alone tonight. So I'm going to send you some clearing and healing, balancing and harmonize for your heart chakra. So here it comes for you, Erica. So I'm just doing a clean sweep of all your chakras, they're telling me. So we just wanted some special attention to your heart, okay? So realize that healing energy is being sent to you now. And as I sense into you, I feel some very heavy thought patterns. I always feel that over my eyes as I read your energy. So they're saying to you, Erica, release any negative thought patterns, because when we bring those negative thought patterns into our field, into our consciousness, we're being reminded that just take some breaths and let them go and replace them with a positive mantra, okay? Like, all is well in my world. And you can say an I am affirmation: I am love, I am love, I am love. Say them in successions of 3. I am peace, I am peace, I am peace. And say your I am affirmations until you run out. And then you'll feel better in that moment. You won't feel so miserable or icky or sick, you know? They really help me when I'm feeling like I'm just run down and in the gutter, okay? So mindful dedication is your card, Erica. And there's a beautiful Buddha on the back of your card, and it almost looks like a heart there as well. If you use your imagination, that's what I first saw. And it's saying, ardently do today what must be done. So the Buddha is telling you to stay focused. So say you have 10 things to do in a day. If you get 3 of those done, be happy you did them, especially if it's big things, you know, and you're not feeling well. So, you know, maybe it's cooking yourself a nice meal. Maybe it's taking a nap, you know. Maybe it's just getting your shopping done or your laundry. You know, just keep your priorities in line, they're saying, and focus on 1 or 2, and don't overburden yourself. And they're saying for you, Erica, to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help, okay? It's very important, because when we are independent and we're doers, we always want to do everything ourselves. But guess what? People like to help. People like to help us, and it feels good. Like, think of you, how good you feel when you help other people. What if they said, I don't need your help, you know? So allow others to help, okay? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, anxiety attacks are just terrible. Yeah, and really some mindfulness meditation and some deep breathing. What really helps for anxiety is deep cleansing breaths, and say those positive I am affirmations. They're life-changing. You can even just get a pen and a pad of paper and just write them down, because it takes your focus away from how you're feeling in that moment while you're being overcome by an anxiety attack. You know, get you out of that. And I had anxiety attacks very early on in my life, and nobody even talked about it back then. And the internet was just coming into fruition. And I found something online and I read about it, and I learned how to tackle those. You know, after you go to the emergency room and you think you're dying and you're fine, you know, it's like, I'm not going back to the hospital again. I'm going to learn how to kind of conquer these. But I'll also say, in everyone's defense here about these anxiety attacks, the planet's actually being hit with some heavy solar waves right now. So a lot of us are feeling a little bit off balance, so you're not alone. Okay, Erica? So I hope that resonated. Okay, so Therese says, that what you said earlier about loving yourself and how people come into your life once and love yourself fully happened to me and Bernie. It was pretty amazing. Yes, Therese, I'm not surprised that happened for you. I'm really not. I see this happen so much for people when you just get into that really good place yourself and you're just okay with you and you've done the healing work, then you'll also attract a partner that's done some healing work too, that understands that they're not perfect and that they're willing to work on love and relationship, because it is something that we do have to work on. It doesn't come naturally. Sometimes it can be awkward, sometimes it can be difficult, we don't see things eye to eye, but that's a good thing sometimes when we're not the mirror image of our partner, that we don't see everything eye to eye, because it challenges us to say, I never thought of it that way, and I'm not going to look at this as something of a deal breaker. I'm going to give that person their due process. They have a right to feel that way. And, our partners have the right to be who they are. They were who they were before they met us. So it's really important that we give them the license to be who they are, So, yeah, very important. So, yeah, I certainly was not looking for him when he came into my life, but yeah, I know. I'm so happy for you, Therese. That's awesome. And Deb says, Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, same to you, Deb. And I tagged you in a message. You actually won the animal communication drawing, Deb. So get with me on that, okay? And we'll do an animal communication session. We'll have some fun with that. We really will. So get with me. Oh, okay. Yeah, Vera, I have time, honey. I'll get you a card. Sure. So for you, Vera, I'm being called back to the Animals Ancestors deck. I love this deck. Probably a lot of Angels and Ancestors it's called. A lot of people have this deck by Kyle Gray. I love his stuff. He does a lot with animals, and angels. And I'm an angel person, been an angel person my whole life. So, yeah. So let me see. Erica says, been to the ER many times, and yes, now is able to breathe through it. Very good. Aw, yeah, I'm sorry. Aw, sorry about that. You're welcome. Yeah, we do. The more we practice releasing those negative thoughts, the better we get at it, and they don't, take us over, overtake us. We just say, not now, and replace it with that positive thought, Yeah, so sending healing love and light to you, Erica. Blessings. Okay, so Vera, here comes your card. So I'm just sending everyone's energy back that I've read for. Vera, you feel like you're ready to go today. Like you have some things you're going to do today. I feel your energy. Like it's morning time and you're just ready to go. Hope you're having your coffee, whatever it is you like in the morning. And Vera, you get the mountains. I love this card out of this deck, okay? And the thing that stands out to me on this card for you is as above, so below, and see the reflection of the mountains. Things are always changing. The scenery is always changing. The energy is always changing. And I feel like this is in regards to you being very empathic, very clairsentient. You just feel things. So, and this is about reflection, but mountains signify strength. So I know that you are a very strong, independent woman and you've been through a lot. So this card comes in to remind you to just be that strength, be that guide. It's bringing in light and dark as well, so there's shadow aspects of your life going on right now, but there's a lot of good things in the light. And they're saying, find your balance, find your place in that, wherever it is, if it's in the middle, or maybe you do need to introspect, drop in, but I'm feeling like a lot of strength. You're being called to be braver than brave, stronger than strong, leadership here, stay grounded. And it is saying stand your ground. So if there's somebody that's been challenging you, they're saying, sometimes we pick our battles, sometimes we stand up for ourselves, sometimes we say a little bit more, and sometimes we walk away. So I'm getting a concept from my angels, hearing an old Kenny Rogers song, you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. So maybe you're having a situation like that. So know when to hold them, know when to fold them. And I'm getting a chakra stone for you too, Vera, just to see where you are with your chakra of focus as you start your day over there in the Netherlands. So let's see what your chakra is. I love my chakra stones. Oh, there it is. Throat chakra. So bingo, bingo. Card was right. If there's something you need to speak out, that you need to create the balance and say what's on your mind. And I know your sign, so you don't have a problem with saying what's on your mind. But sometimes, there's a little extra that you might want to add, and maybe now it's time for the extra. Oh my gosh, 3:08 a.m. That's what time I woke up this morning. 3:06. Yeah, and I was having a dream, so. That was a message from my niece. So I've been setting dream intentions. That's how I started this little video talking about that. So yeah. So I usually drink coffee in the morning. Yep. And on this neighbor situation, yeah, that's sometimes that works. And Erica says, shared. Thank you so much, Erica. I appreciate you so much. And Deb says, I love that. Yeah, I love it too. Yeah, contact me. Yeah, you and I always usually have a good gab fest when we get together. So you've been seeing a lot of numbers. Erica, which numbers? Oh, 808. Oh, interesting. So do a little angel number 808 and see what comes up for you, see what resonates. That's what I always do, because in a lot of times, like even if I know what the typical ones mean, I still look it up for that day, because a different one will come up and that will be the message for that day. So yeah. So let me see, I'm gonna go back up here and see if I missed anything. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I think I got everybody. Oh, Therese, did I get you a card? I can't remember if did you ask for one? Let me see. I'm scrolling up to see if I forgot anybody. Let me see. No, you didn't. Let me see. Yeah. No, I didn't see that you asked for one. And if anybody's here still that wants a card, let me know. Facebook user, could you tell me what your name is before I pick you a card? You must be in my Facebook group. I'm sorry, they don't, they just won't give me your name if you're in there. Okay, so Facebook user says, could you pick a card for me? Life has been a bit confusing and I'm having a hard time making choices about my future. Okay, so while I wait for the Facebook user to, okay, Mary. Thank you, Mary. So I'm just going to write your name down and see what comes out for you, okay? And see what guidance comes in for you, Mary. And we all, sometimes we have a lot of choices and decisions, so it's hard to choose. So sometimes having that can be a dilemma, because it is hard to choose sometimes. So first they're asking me to get you a chakra stone to see what's going on. for Mary. Thank you for joining me, Mary. Have I read for you before, or are you new here? So you get the heart chakra, Mary. So this is, this is probably about things of the heart. Are you conflicted with career? We'll find out with the cards. Could this be love? Could this be, I'm feeling maybe travel? Do you need to do something new? Let's see what the cards say. We're doing the angels and ancestors for you too, Mary. Ooh, one, I just threw it out of the deck. It just flew out. And I'm hearing breathe. Just breathe, they're saying. Okay, Mary, that's great. Well, thank you for asking a question. So glad you're here. So it says seer, okay? So see beyond the current situation. So they're kind of telling you to rise above this and see it from a higher perspective. So sometimes to get through a situation, we have to step out of it. And so how we step out of it is we step back and look at it as an objective outside point of view. So imagine you were counseling a friend, you were helping a friend to navigate what you're going through right now. What would you tell a friend? Okay. What advice would you give them? And the message on the card says, see beyond your current situation. This is a matter of the heart. And let's see what else the book has to say about this. So let me take a quick look in the book for you, Mary. So let's see. It's called The Seer. And that would be page 60 in the book. Let me get you there. All right, so the message in the book, Mary, says to you, look beyond your current situation, raise your vibration, and focus on love. So since today is Valentine's Day wrapping up, are you being too hard on yourself? Are you not practicing self-care, self-love, putting yourself first? Maybe you're expecting someone else to have the answer for you to help you make a decision. It's okay to bounce things off of people, but make sure that your decision is yours, okay? Don't make a decision to please other people. This is your life. This is your journey. This is your path, okay? That's what I'm hearing. It says, most indigenous peoples have a seer in the family or tribe. Seers are the intelligent and intuitive beings who serve as direct channels of information on what's occurring now and what's about to unfold. The energy isn't about predicting your future for you, but about showing you how your intentions are creating it. A true seer will help you see that your intentions can change. Therefore, so can your future. The message of this card is to let the clairvoyant within you rise up so that you can see the way forward yourself with your spiritual eyes. So obviously, Mary, you are a spiritual person. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching my live broadcast, right? So obviously, the universe is saying you are a seer. You can see things. Perhaps you're just missing something, missing the big picture, and then kind of dissecting it and, picking just one thing and moving forward. So Mary says, I'm the queen of always putting, yeah, I get it. Hey, I feel you on that, empathic people, spiritually aware people, we're always giving to others. So put yourself first. And they're saying that the answers will come, nurture yourself and, meditate, I'm hearing. So, and remember, meditation doesn't have to be this big hour-long journey. You can get there if that's what you want to do, but it can be as simple as just taking those 3 deep cleansing breaths in through the nose, hold 2, breathe out, right where you are, get grounded, and just ask the universe, ask God, ask the angels for some direction, and maybe sit down, Mary, and do some automatic writing, you know? Just say, what is it you want me to do today? What do I need to do? And just sit with that and journal, doodle, create some artwork. It's a great way to get out of your head and out of that place of worry. Okay? So I hope that helps, Mary. Let me know. Mhm. Trying to catch up on my comments. Erica wished everybody a good evening. Thank you, Erica. Hope you sleep well tonight. And Michelle, if I didn't say hi to you, I'm saying hi to you now. I saw you earlier. So thank you for joining me. And Deb says, I would love a card. And Therese says, I'll take one. I didn't ask. All right, honey. So I will do one for Deb. And Deb, I'm hearing I'm supposed to pull a card from a certain deck for you. So hang with me. And I have to get the deck. It's just right here on my shelf. So give me a minute. Oh, boy. I'll find it. Hang on. I'm looking for it. They're sending me on a wild goose chase tonight. Wild goose chase. Ah, there you are. I found it. Thanks, everyone. So I had to pull you a card from the unicorn deck. Yeah. Deb, you're getting a card from the unicorn deck tonight. You magical being. Yeah, good night, Vera. Good morning. Thanks for joining me. Get some more sleep. Okay, so this is for Deb. The unicorns came calling and they sent me on a goose chase on my card shelf. And I've rearranged stuff over there and I kind of stacked things and I had to go looking for it. So here we go, Deb. All right. We actually got 2 cards fly out of the deck for you. So we have flow. Okay. So this is a very magical looking unicorn saying to you, go with the flow, dream big dreams, never give up, keep your eye on the prize is what this card's saying. Good night, Claudette. So find an easier path forward, surrender the outcome and release your expectations. And then your next card is innocence. So I love how the moon is on here. The moon gets us to a place where we release things that no longer serve us, right? So pay attention to the cycle of the moon. And when that full moon comes, really release all those things that no longer serve you. And I feel like these 2 cards are playing a part. Like this one saying, go with the flow. Like we don't have all the answers. But this one is bringing innocence. So this one's saying child self. Like do the things that make you happy. And I know you, Deb, and you're a very focused person and you're a very analytical thinker and you analyze things. So they're trying to get you out of that to kind of release some of the expectations and know that you're good and whatever you do is going to be good. And think big and eventually big things come, but they don't happen overnight. So they're saying, don't give up, just keep moving forward, go with the flow. Keep making all your spiritual connections, keep your spiritual tribe close at hand. And I know you have a lot of time and a lot of people in your area you can do that with. So that's awesome for you. So, but yeah, the child self, I love that. And also I feel like with this card for you, Deb, this is, children, grandchildren, things of that nature. So I feel like there's a connection there too that can connect you back in with your child self. Okay. So that's what I hear. And they're saying, just be magical. It's not always about being, structured. They're saying really, truly go with the flow here. So, Deb, I hope that resonated. And I have somebody here, in love and guidance message for me, and my Janer. Thank you, Angelia Virgo. Okay, so yeah, so I had one card before you, Janer. So I'm going to pull a card for Therese. Therese, I think the unicorns are calling for you too. I didn't get up for just one person, so I'm going to get you a card from the Oracle of the Unicorns. Yeah, awesome, Deb. You're welcome. This is for Therese. Thanks for hanging in there, Therese. Hope you're having a good night. This is your card. Ah, hope. This is a no-brainer for you, Therese. I know we got a little glare going on here, but it's very pretty. It says hope. Stay positive. The word, let's see. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. My glasses don't work too well in this light. So yeah, it's just look up and just keep your eyes focused on the higher things, your higher guidance, your spiritual growth, your journey, all of your spiritual gifts, Therese. You just have so much, so much hope for a beautiful future, your family. I just love all of you guys. You're so awesome. And it just, this unicorn just has strength. It just says strength for me. And it's saying that you just bring strength to others, okay? So people lean on you. So they're saying be that strength, just be that. Just guide and continue making time for yourself, and even just clearing off your schedule completely. They're saying put aside a day, just almost like a vision board. They're showing me a vision board. Like, what are your visions? What is just for you, in your new life, in your new world? What is it just for you? Like, it's always great that we spend our time with our partner, especially when we first find someone new and we're so much in love. But then we always have to keep that part of ourselves sacred, that's just for us. So they're saying, be the hope, be that hope for everyone. And, yeah, just keep shining your light, being that way shower. Yeah, so that's your message, Therese. That's what I got for you, honey. Okay, night, Deb. Thanks for joining me. It is perfect. That was a perfect card for you, Therese. It really was perfect. All right, so I got to go scroll back up here. I think I got everybody. This will be my last one. My energy's kind of going down. It's been an hour. So let me see. I got to read your first message, Angeli. Okay, love. So this is a love and relationship reading. Okay. Angeli, Virgo. Thank you for that. Let me just see what you have for love and relationship coming in. So I'm going to go back to my tarot and see what we have here. So let me give a quick shuffle. And it's hard to go back up and find the comment that I've highlighted after I scroll down, but there we go. All right, Angeli. So let me get myself together here. Love and relationship message for Angeli, Janer. What do they need to know? So I feel like with this love and relationship reading for you, Angeli, that right now there could be some financial things coming up for you, but you're in a very good place. I feel like this is more about knowing what you have and knowing what you're going to do with it for your best future outcome. So this is planning for your future as well. This could be with your partner. So if you've been working on finances, things like that, the universe is saying you're on the right path. Also, this could be, there's children, there could be children energy here as well. It could be family, like nieces, nephews. There's a lot of nurturing going on with you, and also they're bringing in your money. And you also have a major arcana card coming in, and that's the strength. So this is about, being very courageous and trusting that you are experiencing divine timing. You can't rush anything. The universe unfolds in its own time, okay? So, and this is compassion for self. This is maybe compassion for a partner. Maybe if things have felt a little bit off kilter, they're saying it's okay. Just allow yourself to rise above it and don't focus so much on the little things that might bother you. They're saying just let things go, okay? And then I also feel that you get, you're coming into a stage of transformation as well. So maybe there's growth happening for both you and your partner right now, and you might not be seeing things eye to eye, or it may not feel like the flow is what it was, but it's all going to fall back into alignment, they're saying. So do something new, do something new. And then the end result, this is 10 of Cups. That's the ultimate card in a love and relationship reading. So that just says, sometimes we feel a little off balance. Sometimes things aren't what we want them to be, but it's okay. Just find your joy in your day-to-day. So yeah, Angelique, that was your message. Okay, so it looks like you're going through a lot of spiritual things right now, just on your own. So take time for you, and everything will just work out. I feel like divine timing is going to happen. And I hear like a lot of activity around you. So I feel like there's a lot of things pulling you. Like I hear it in my ear. Like there's noise, there's static, there's things going on. There's a lot of things pulling you out of maybe your comfort zone. Okay. So yeah, that was your message. So let me know if that resonated. And, but like I said, 10 of Cups comes in, and I feel like that's very good. So if it's feeling a little bit off kilter, don't worry, that's all going to change. Mm-hmm. All right, then. So I'm just going to thank everybody for joining me tonight. And yeah, I really appreciate you being here. And I got a card for just about everybody. And I also do private readings. So if you'd like to book a reading with me, you can go to my website. The information's been scrolling on the bottom. And I'm also teaching a tarot class. And it's not too late to join because we've only done one class, and we're meeting the first of every month for an entire year. And then the third Wednesday for the entire year, every month. Third Wednesday, and we're creating a beautiful legacy journal with the tarot. So this is to help you to really remember the cards and get a deep understanding of them. So it's a pretty intensive class, but it's a lot of fun, and we have some great people in the class. So if you've wanted to learn the tarot in a very safe environment, a very loving and nurturing environment, we have a great bunch of people. So oh, Angelique. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm glad it resonated. So I'm just sending you so much love and healing. And I do have that tear in my eye. I felt that before you even said it. My eye was watering. So I'm just going to send you some more clearing. So don't worry. Things will work out for you, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. You're welcome, Therese. So yeah, so if anybody's interested in learning the tarot and creating a beautiful tarot legacy journal in the class, the first class of the month is for learning the cards. And the second class is about creation. In 2024 is a year of creation. We're called to be creator beings. And so this is to work on that creative part of ourselves, to bring that out in a very beneficial, therapeutic ways, therapy to create things. So yeah, that being said, I'm sending you all, okay, great. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that. I'm sending you all peace, love, light, and blessings of all kinds. Until next time, Reverend Melissa Kennedy signing off. Bye, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day.